I'm writing this story in a way I never have before, talking out loud to myself into an app that will transcribe my words instead of putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard. I used to hate the sound of my own voice. Whenever I had to transcribe interviews for my job, I paid other people or bots to do it for me. Last week, I did an interview that was broadcast on the radio. My dad recorded it, and when I sent it to my brother, he listened and replied, "Is that your voice? I don't recognize it." And then I did that thing that white people love to call coming out, and I messaged back, "Yeah, I started HRT, so my voice dropping." And I wouldn't say he took it well, but he didn't take it too badly either. Last December, I picked up my first prescription of 0.2 milligram testosterone gel. I kept it in a drawer in my desk because I didn't want to start it afraid, and then I went to visit my family for the holidays with a shaved head and bleached eyebrows. My grandma gave me the expected lecture, but my favorite grand-uncle said, "Giwa," and it kind of felt like a slap in the face. Every time I see an old Vietnamese man, I want to cry. I love their weathered skin and the way they disappear into the backyard with their pack of Marlboro Golds, and the way they lean back in their chair when they order their second Heineken, or how they're always wearing a silly little safari hat or a gangster fedora or an ivy cap. I love the way they squat in front of their restaurants, and I love the way that they are quiet. That December, I cried and cried and cried because when I was cis, I read all the sad trans stories, and I didn't realize just how scary it was to have your friends conflate their fear of men with you, or to realize that if your family isn't brave enough to disown you, you will have to decide how many passive-aggressive comments you will tolerate before you disown them. You learn that there are only 3 ways to administer tea, and they're all pretty shit. You start with gel that is cold on your body and cold in the winter, so you switch to a patch that leaves itchy red circles on your thighs, back, arms, stomach. So you switch back to gel because you can't take time off work to get trained for the shot, but the pharmacy is out of gel, so you keep putting red swelters all over your body, and for what? You think so much about how people will like you less that you forget to imagine the good things until they come. You can't shut up because of your new jawline and how you can flex your neck, and the dimple that your mom liked that had disappeared but came back, and finally fitting into your clothes and not having to wonder, what if you had that tea voice?